What's up, guys? This is Hayward, professional basketball player. Today's tip is going to be on free throw shooting, kind of how I shoot. So hopefully you can learn a little bit something from me about that. I think that shooting is something that if you can shoot, you can play. I think that's a basic rule. And if you're open, shoot. If you're not, pass it. Just different things like that that you just have to think and have that mindset. It really makes it a simple game. But always remember that if you can shoot, you can play. So I think that in shooting, the biggest thing is practice. And then make sure that when you're practicing, it's always at game speed. If you're going out shooting lackadaisically, not shooting how you would in a game, it's really not practice, because it's supposed to be perfect practice that makes perfect, not just practice. And I think I was told that if you do something, whatever it is, if you do something 1,000 times the right way, then you'll just start to have that muscle memory. So you got to do it over and over and over the right way in order so it'll be like muscle memory and you won't have to think about it. So that being said, the way I shoot may not be the way that works for you. I think shooting is something, like I said, that there's different ways to do it. There's many different great shooters that all shoot different ways. It might not be the prettiest. Some guys have the prettiest stroke and it doesn't even go in all the time. Some guys have just a weird, crazy stroke and they hit 100% of their shots. So like I said, this is just how I shoot, and I think that no matter how you shoot, as long as you practice it and do it the right way consistently over and over, it'll help you out. As far as free throws go, I think the number one thing about free throws is you need to take your time and focus. You're up there on the line, you get 10, 15 seconds, whatever it is, so take your time. You're in no rush. Don't let anybody else rush you out of your routine and what you normally do. It's your time. It's a free throw for you as well. So you don't want to miss this. You don't get very many opportunities a game, and so you need to make the other teams hurt for them fouling you. They don't want to foul you because it's automatic. You know, when you go up there, you've practiced it so many times that it's automatic. The first thing when I shoot a free throw is I make sure that I line up with this nail. A lot of people don't know, but in almost every gym in the world, there's a nail right in the middle of the court, and it lines up, and there's a one on the other end too. And so I put my right foot, since I'm right-handed, put my right foot right there on that nail, and I know that my body is lined up directly center with the basketball goal. If you're left-handed, obviously you would do the other way. But for me, put that right foot right there on the nail. I get up here, concentrate, I take my time. My routine is passing me the ball. I think you need to do the same routine every time. Like I said, you don't want to change it up because muscle memory, you do the same thing, it's automatic. So my routine, he passes me the ball, I take a deep breath, I relax. When I look at the rim, I look at the hooks, where the net is kind of connected to the rim. There's usually some hooks there. I guess it depends on the rim, but when I was growing up, I looked at the hooks, and right in between those two hooks, that's where I want to shoot the ball, right over the front. So he passing me the ball, that's what I'm looking at. I don't look at anything else with that rim. I relax, and I take the 2 dribbles every time. And when I shoot, I like to have my elbow in. The other hand is just there, it's just kind of as a guide. It's not really there to shoot with it. I'm not going to shoot with this left hand. I'm not going to push the shot. I like to shoot with one hand. So elbow in, the other hand's there as a guide. When you shoot with your fingertips. Don't shoot with your palm. You want to shoot with your fingertips. Good fingertip control. Gets that good backspin on it. And you're going to shoot up. Go up instead of out. I think that's another big key is when you shoot up, make sure you get that good arch. Open up the basket. The more arch you have, you don't want to have super crazy arch because that's not good either. But the more arch that you have, the wider the basket gets. It's easier for it to go in. So like I said, when you shoot, and then you shoot up, and you follow through. And a lot of guys have said this, but it's true. Put the hand almost like you're reaching into for those cookies that your mom put on the top shelf. Put it in the cookie jar and follow through. So I guess kind of to summarize, when you get up to the line, like I said, it's your time. Relax, focus, concentrate. Don't let anyone rush you. I look at this nail right here, passing me the ball. I'm focused on the rim. I take my deep breath. Oh, we got to switch one. And you hold the follow through, and if you practice enough, you can shoot it almost with your eyes closed, and that's going to go in hopefully 80–90% of the time. I think a good free throw shooter is going to shoot 90%. I think that's a good mark to shoot for. This is Gordon Hayward. That's how you shoot a free throw.